On September 11th, members of Southern Arizona law enforcement, firefighters, and military will be recreating the over 2,000 stairs climbed by first responders during the 9/11 World Trade Center attacks.
This event is extremely powerful, and joining us this morning with more details is Jim Kirk, Southern Arizona representative of the 100 Club of Arizona. Thank you so much for joining us, Jim. And can you tell us, how did this all come about?
Sure. Well, a couple years ago, actually, the Tucson Police Department SWAT team had a similar event here in Tucson to memorialize 9/11 and the first responders and the military that sacrifice on a daily basis, and especially on that date. And last year we weren't able to do it, but this year we decided to team up with Greater Tucson Fire Foundation and some other first responders in the military and put on the event again.
What does this mean for firefighters to be able to, really commemorate 9/11 for everyone that did lose their lives?
Well, not only for firefighters, but police officers as well.
Everyone.
It was, and our military, I mean, it was a sober event, that changed the scope and the history of our nation. And so to be able to look back and to really honor the people that gave their lives, that ran in when people were running out, and on a daily basis since then that serve our country, both in our community and abroad, to be able to honor those individuals that continue to serve, it's a great event.
Well, I know my husband's in the military, and I know this is just bringing me to tears. It's wonderful to see people still, to people still thinking about 9/11 and supporting those people. And can you tell us something fun about where this event is going to be held?
Well, the great thing is that the event this year is going to be held at the U of A Stadium.
All right.
So they're going to climb, there's 137 steps going up on the west side.
Okay.
They're going to climb 4 times up and then 4 times down, but we're not counting the down steps,
I would
only
hope
the
not.
up steps.
Right.
And they do that a total of 16 climbs for a total of 2,071 steps. But it's really nice that we're going to be able to have it at Arizona Stadium. It's going to be a great venue. It's going to have some live broadcasts there in the morning of the event, and the community, we're going to encourage the community to come out and donate as well at the site. So it's going to be great. You're going to see a lot of the military, first responders. Some of them are going to be in uniform.
Okay.
You'll have firefighters that are wearing their packs. You're going to have police officers that are in duty uniform, and same with the military will be in uniform.
Do you know how many first responders and military are participating?
So far, we're about 250. So
That
quite a
is
few.
amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And I think that we're going to be close to 300 by the event time. And we're allowing families, spouses, family members over 18 and we're encouraging them to participate as well.
So I could come out and do it,
Yes,
the
you
climb,
could.
if I wanted to.
Yes, you could.
Oh, that's
And you
wonderful.
could.
Oh,
thank
Or
you.
yes, sure,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So we're encouraging anybody that wants to come out that has a tight connection to the military or first responders to come out and climb for us.
And for those maybe not interested in climbing that many steps and getting that intense cardio workout, can they still donate, and how can they donate?
There's 2 ways that they could donate. One is to go to the 100 Club site. That's www.100club.org. They could go there and just hit the 9/11 link there. The other way that they could do it in the morning of the event, if they want to drive by, we're actually going to have firefighters and police officers out, and they'll take cash donations. Or you could even have a credit card and make a donation there at the site if you want to donate.
Wow.
And if you want to participate in the climb, is there a fee for that, or can you just show up and climb and make a donation?
That's exactly it.
Okay.
So you go ahead and sign up through that same site. There's no fee, and then we just ask to either they could raise money to donate or just make a donation themselves for the event.
And are there going to be any rewards or awards, for those maybe that get first place?
It's not going to be a timed event because we were concerned about people running down the stadium.
Right?
Yeah, so we don't have that many medics on hand. But there is going to be an award for the team that has the most completions. So the team that completes the most challenges, they'll have an award for that. And then the team that raises the most amount of money, there's an award for that. And there's also an award for the team or for the individual that raises the most amount of money.
And is there, you just mentioned challenges. Are there other challenges besides the stair climb?
No, that's it for that date, yeah. Just the stair climb.
So you can do it in teams as well?
Yes, you can.
Oh, so could a bunch of people do a relay team if they're not comfortable doing all of the stairs?
Yeah, but they can't, then that way they can't count as completions, but they could still do it that way.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're
You're not winning the award that way.
Exactly.
But if you want to take part, yes, exactly, you're still competing.
Wow. And tell us again how many stairs it is. It's an astounding amount of steps that the first responders had to climb during 9/11.
Right. So in the Twin Towers, there was a total of 2,071 steps in each Twin Tower. And so that's how many steps they're climbing in this event. to mimic the same amount of steps as that were in the Twin Towers.
And you said you didn't do this event last year?
Right.
Did you do it the year before?
Yes.
And where was it?
It was at 5150 East Broadway, and it was just kind of we wanted to get a bigger venue so that you could really visually see the first responders doing it, and that was a little bit tight. Great place, but it was just a little bit tighter surroundings to do it, and that's why we're glad to have the U of A.
I love it. I mean, I love that idea of the U of A Stadium.
It's perfect. It really is.
It really is.
And I think looking back from the east side of the stadium to see all 300 people climbing is going to be.
I hope you have some phenomenal photographers.
We do. We got
Okay,
some
good,
photographers
because
and some video that we're going to be taking of the event.
those are going to be some really memorable pictures.
It's going to be great.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Sure. My pleasure. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. And the Never Forgotten Tower Challenge will take place next Thursday, September 11th from 7 to 8 a.m. at the Arizona Football Stadium. For more information, you can call 609-8171 or visit 100club.org. Again, that number is 609-8171 or 100club.org.